Matty, you took the job, I guess, for days like these and semi-finals and big occasions and the opportunity to win silverware. Now you're here. How are you feeling going into it?
Very excited, yeah. You're absolutely right there when you say anyone who takes a job like this at a club of Wigan's stature and history, ultimately your job is to get into these games and win them and get the fans and the club the sort of days that they deserve, and that's what motivates us, that's what motivates me, so yeah, very excited.
Team's coming into it in pretty good nick as well. I guess amongst those recent wins, you've had some proper dogfights as well, which you'll be pleased with because it's going to be a dogfight at the weekend.
It absolutely is, yeah. And you're right, though, those sorts of wins harden you a little bit and give you a confidence that you can come out the other side. The easier wins are certainly more straightforward from a coaching point of view, but you need that mental strength and conditioning to know that you can come out on top. But this game will be a level and intensity above, I believe, anything that we've had this year, and it's going to require our best performance of the season, no doubt.
I suppose from your perspective, you're putting your stamp onto this team, and we're seeing a much more attacking version of Wigan than we perhaps saw last season. But also, in games like this, it's not bad to be able to turn around to people like Sean Wayne, who won it as a coach a few times, and obviously Lee Breers, who was winning it for fun when he was at Warrington.
That's right, yeah, and you say my stamp, but my stamp is more encouraging other people to have an influence and have a say on what we're about, how we prepare, how we train and how we play. And you're right, when we've got the expertise, people like Sean O'Loughlin, Thomas Lulawai and the ones you've just mentioned, I really see it as my role to tap into all of that knowledge and experience and share it between the group and allow that to influence our culture and ultimately the way we play on the field.
I've just seen you having a look at the surface. It's quite a big pitch, hard, fast. You must be confident that on the front foot you can set your greyhounds in that back three away and exploit the space.
Yeah, I hope so. And there's a big test on getting out your own end as well when St Helens do what they do really well, which is pen you into corners. So yeah, there's no doubt we've got attacking threats, as have St Helens, and hopefully we can match their intensity in defence as well. It's a fantastic venue, a stadium, and an outstanding surface. So absolutely no excuses if this isn't a brilliant fixture to watch. And
if semi-finals weren't big enough, it would make it even bigger by adding in the fact that obviously it's the Saints Wigan derby and an opportunity to exact a little bit of revenge on one of the biggest stages possible.
We won't talk about revenge at all. It's a standalone fixture. It's a massive one. The prize at the end of it is unbelievably exciting. I think it does bring an element of fun to it that it's St Helens, and the rivalry between the two sets of players and the two sets of fans. It's one that should go down in history, and hopefully we can make sure it's on the right side and we can play our part. And I go back to the fact that it's going to take our best performance of the year.
What kind of role the fans play on Saturday? Because there's a lot of seats in the stadium, but they're pretty compact. They're right on top of you. It should be an electric atmosphere.
Yeah, it's got that old school English feel about it, I think, and it should be quite unique. I encourage all our fans to get on board and to make the effort to journey over. I think they've done a great job so far this year of taking over away ends and away grounds, and our players certainly respond to that. But the St Helens fans are equally vocal, so it should make for a great day. Huddersfield and Hull care as well as the ladies. So no, we're looking forward to playing our own part, and hopefully we can progress onto the final.
It's an interesting stage of the season with the Challenge Cup being a little bit earlier this year than it's been previously. It seems like a good time to kind of take stock. If you could give your season so far a kind of old school grade, an A, B, C, where would you be?
I never was good at school, that really. So I don't know about putting a grade on it like that. I think we've made a decent start. We've laid some good foundations, and it's something to build on. So I don't know about a grading, but what I'd say is I see some good signs. I think we've got some good work done. But ultimately it'll be at the year's end when we get to look back and reflect. And I think as the years stack up, it'll be when you look back then and see if we've got a decent job done. But I am pleased with the start that we've made as far as the group, the environment, the things that we're doing. where we're playing with the ball. I think there's improvements in us defensively, but I just like the fact that if you look through our squad, there's a lot of our players who you can see where they're going, you can see that they're improving in the game, and most of all, I think the connection between the group. I love the fact that the lads playing with smiles on their faces, and the connection is there. I think it's visible.
Well, best of luck at the weekend and enjoy it as much as you can.
I will do, thank you.
Nice one. Thank you, mate.
Cheers.